Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get the 2026 yearly read for the sign of Capricorn. Guys, 2026 in numerology equals 10. Okay, so this is a 10 year. 10 is completion, perfection, new beginnings, divine order of things. Okay, we're going to be balancing between personal growth and spiritual evolution. It's time to close out old patterns or cycles, become more independent from people, places, and things that are no longer serving us, and to create new opportunities for ourselves. Okay, think of it like a karmic rebirth. Yeah, karmic rebirth. Major Arcana, the 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, symbolizing life cycles, fate, karma. Okay. This year's going to be a lot of creation versus destruction, or vice versa, destruction versus creation. You're going to be seeing a lot of both and a lot of collective unity amongst people and cultures and places. Okay. All right. Solar eclipses this year are going to be February 17th. It will be in Aquarius. August 12th will be in Leo. Lunar eclipses will be March 3rd in Virgo and August 28th in Pisces. All right. Cappies, for us cardinal signs here, we're also ending a 16-year cycle. And Neptune and Saturn are both going into Aries this year. There's a lot. I won't go into it too deep. I'll probably make a separate video for like the astrological alignments, but there's a lot of really shifty energy this year that we're going to be experiencing. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. All right, let's get cracking. All right, spirits, guides, ancestors. I don't like that shuffle. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for Capricorn in January 2026? What is going on for Cappy in January? What's going on for Capricorn in January? Page of Cups. Yeah, your intuition's on par, definitely. Somebody might be coming in to make like some sort of offer to you, or they could just be talking to you about your emotions. They may appear to be imaginative or immature to you. This person's probably very creative. They could have like a youthful energy to them. From this advice, you may be getting some good ideas. You may be feeling a lot of love, a lot of consolation from what this person has to say. They're definitely bringing in kindness. They're trying to help you fill your cup. It's beautiful. Beautiful energy there. All right, February. Knight of Pentacles, moving forward. All right. Perseverance in February here, okay? It is going to require some patience from you, some hard work from you. You could be looking into like healing old wounds too. Definitely could be ending a pattern or a cycle here in February. It could be moving forward from something like that, specifically if it involves around money. Like whatever's going on with your money or your work environment, your career environment, your monetary investments, like it's going to require hard work and patience, okay? You are going to have to really rely on things that are stable or reliable at that point. Some of you might be having to like find a new daycare for your kids, or figure out how to work a school and work schedule. Things of that source, okay? Or figuring out how you're going to manage getting some overtime in, you know, working really hard on your time management to make sure that you have enough energy to get through all of the work that you have to get to achieve the higher pentacles, okay? More money, financial security, things like that. March. What's going on in March for Cappies? What's going on in March? March. What is... That's a lot. Okay, we'll take it. Queen of Cups. Two of Wands. Okay. Yep. Could be dealing with someone who has a very feminine energy. This person is going to be very motherly, very nurturing, very emotionally stable. You could be dealing with sensitive people as well. This person could be both, to be honest with you. Maybe they're, it's reading very bipolar. But I don't think they're coming at you with half-hearted intention. Okay, like they are showing you the surface emotions, but they're also being very nurturing to you. That or you're being this way towards other people. Be careful of people that have hidden interest here, especially with the choice card. If somebody comes to talk to you about something that they want, like, and it's going to be like future events that they're revealing here, like future plans. I mean, take value in the option that they're giving you for sure. Make sure that there's good planning, that there's positivity towards it. If they can show you any forms of progress, pay attention to it for sure. Um, if this person is very restless, be careful. Or if they're waiting, be careful with that as well. Dig deep on that issue as to why they're waiting on certain things. There could be more to the story than what they're giving you, but there definitely is choices. There's planning, okay? Like it's looking at the stability that you have and trying to figure out how you can use it to move forward. Especially in regards to like the home base, like very Othala vibes, okay? Home, heritage, family, legacy, things like that. Like that is possibly what this person is coming to talk to you about. This person could be a Cancer or an Aries. Really zone in on your third eye with this. Stick in that I need to see energy. Okay. April. 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 April for cat. Okay. The star. Okay. Balance, guys. Balance is coming in April. There's going to be flexibility for you one way or the other. Like you are very in that energy of like your cup is full, but you're also trying to help other people fill their cup. So it's like you're trading off energies, possibly even resources to make things happen at this point. You might receive some sort of unexpected help in April. There's definitely going to be clarity on some things. Somebody's going to provide you insight or clarity about something that's some sort of balancing act that you're doing here. Some of you really need to look into your birth chart in April. There's lots of hope, though. Lots of hope, lots of faith. Could be dealing with Aquarius. Also, pay attention to where Neptune is at that point. It's the planet of ideas and intuition. Okay? Ideas and intuition. You need to follow both. Like, it's okay to have ideas, but definitely follow your intuition, especially if other people are coming at you with their ideas or their beliefs, or just having general conversations with you about anything, okay? Like your ideal concepts, your moral code is going to come into play at some point. And being able to take and give is going to be important, right? May. May for Capricorn. May. Ooh, that one fell out. Okay. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, some sort of surprise debt or some surprise lack is coming in May. Be careful about overspending or putting yourself too far in debt. Watch your vanity and your greed as well. Some of you might just be at that point in May where you're exhausted. Like maybe you've worked really, really, really hard up to this point and it's just like you're not getting the recognition that you feel you deserve at that point for all the things that you've done. You could have acquired a new job, started a new business venture of some sort, maybe went back to school or something. You're making attempts to master things and to be successful. But the results and the rewards are not coming at the pace that is equivalent to the work that you were putting in, or at least that's how you feel, okay? All right. June. June for Cappy. June. June. Oh, it almost came out. June. June for Capricorn. It doesn't want to tell me. Why? Come. Okay. King of Swords. Yeah. You're having kind of a stroke of, I shouldn't even say stroke. Like you're sitting within the power structure that you've built up to this point, okay? You are wise to things, you're giving excellent advice, you're being a conversationalist, you are still truth seeking, you're flexing your authority, you're being analytical, not letting your emotions rule you at this point, which is good. You're being very rational, very intelligent, okay? You might be having people kind of swoop back towards you at this point, being like, oh wow, you got through that and that was really hard, like what's your advice for it, or how to tell me how you did it, like how are you managing this and that put together. Like you may, there's going to be people that are probably trying to seek out the advice of how you're getting everything that you're getting done, okay? Like they want to know how the fuck you are doing this. Could be like a caseworker asking about finances. Could be family members trying to figure out what you're up to or how you got to this point. Especially if you're flexing your power or authority at that point. They really could be like trying to really zone in on what the fuck has changed you. It is important that you do not fall for deceptive or malicious energies that may or may not be around you. Okay, don't be malicious or deceptive to other people, and don't let people who are being deceptive and malicious anywhere near you. Take space from those people. Anything that appears to be violent or dangerous, stay away from in June. Really stick to you've built peace. You have built peace and stability, and you need to stay there, okay? Like, keep your ass close to the willows, you know what I mean? Like, don't be going out playing with a bunch of fuckers. Use your wisdom, use your brain. All right, July. Oh, the Chariot reversed. Okay, don't make any travel plans in July here. Something shifted. Like, something that should have been a victory is not. You could be dealing with fatigue, an accident, bad news, misbehavior, maybe even illness, or like just a general lack of control. Lack of control. It's like driving, it's like when you watch people drive like a horse-drawn buggy, okay? Like a horse-drawn wagon, like they're in so much control, but like who really has the control? Is it the horse or is it the driver? It's like this lack of control. Some of you need to be careful about a car accident. Like if you're having car issues in July or even June, you need to make sure you take care of them before they get worse, okay? Same with health. Like if you're starting to feel things not going so well or you're getting weird symptoms, pay attention to that, especially if they're around fatigue or making you really fucking angry and grumpy. Okay, like if it's making you grumpy, tired, angry all the time, like pay attention to those symptoms, okay? Anything that appears to be dangerous, stay away from. Definitely no flights in July, guys. No flights. I would be cautious about train rides. Like if you have the opportunity to just drive versus taking the faster way of doing things, like definitely take the least dangerous way, okay? weigh the options of how you're trying to get something achieved here and go for the option that has the least amount of danger attached to it. Also, pay attention to misbehavior from other people. Those could be signs of what it is that's going to be dangerous or what it is that's going to have the lack of control, okay? When people get angry, it's like a boiling pot, okay? Like it bubbles and bubbles and bubbles and bubbles and bubbles and bubbles, and eventually it will fucking overflow, okay? And then it becomes dangerous because if there's certain things in the pot, it can catch on fire, it can explode, it can do a lot of things, okay? Just pay attention to the bubbling pot of fuckery, okay? Don't let it overflow. All right. August. It could be yourself that is feeling that way. So if it's you feeling that way, you need to figure out why and you need to turn down the burner, okay? Turn down the burner. However that applies to you, whether that is going to therapy, switching jobs, switching your shift, having your partner do the same. Like there's something that is going to explode, okay? Like it's reading very almost tower energy. I'm surprised that it didn't come out with it, to be honest, but it's very sketchy. It's very sketchy, and you need to figure out what it is that's making it sketchy and make that shit stop. Okay? Make that shit stop. You have to. All right, August. Ooh, that's quick. Death card reversed. All right. Good news. It's just stagnation. There's like a lack of opportunity or a lack of hope for something here. Someone may find out that they have like a pretty serious diagnosis. They're terrified. This may cause rifts or like damage to long-term relationships, whether this is a partner, a family member, a friend, a coworker, whatever it is, it's causing like a break kind of. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. It's like there's not a way to regenerate. There's not a way to transform whatever this answer is. There's not a way to, or at least you're struggling to find a way to rejuvenate it. Some of you might need to look into um, options. Okay, so like if this is a health crisis, maybe look into alternative treatments or alternative doctors, getting second opinions, things of that nature. Okay, if this is a relationship, maybe you need to sit down with a therapist or sit down with like your soul tribe, your friend group, and see if what you're feeling is your ego or if it's actually your intuition. Definitely pay attention to the signs with this as well. Your heart chakra is going to be significant at this point. Like things you feel in your chest, okay? Like in your chest, you feel shit is not right and you're struggling and struggling to find a plan B for whatever this issue is. But I think you need to sit with yourself and really think like, do you actually need a plan B? Do you need to switch lanes at this point? Or if the lane you're switching into, is it the best option for you? Like, should you be getting off on this highway or should you be maybe driving a little further, seeing if there's a better option on the way? Like, maybe not just giving up on it, okay? Like, especially if this is about your health or a family member's health or something to that extent, okay? If this is a large scale issue that does need a resolution, does need closure, you may not get what you're looking for. And it may make you sit within that hopeless, helpless energy, okay? But don't stay there, okay? You have to figure out where the rebirth occurs, okay? where can you find the unexpected answer, okay? Like where is the change that's not coming? Where is the renewal at? Also, some of you, liberation from certain things is going to be significant. So, like, say if this is about a partnership here, you may need to liberate yourself from it, like separate from the actual energy. Get out. If you guys live together, get out of the house. Remove that person from your physical space in order for you to sit with yourself and find your own solutions, your own answers, choices, options. Okay? All right. Oh, July, August. So what's in September? September for Cappy? September. The world reversed. Yeah. Obstacles, stagnation, hindrances. There's a need to work very hard to achieve your successes, okay? Because where you thought maybe there was guaranteed success, the rewards may be where you thought was going to be the best option may not be moving along as fast as you wanted it to. And Cappy, you really got to sit with your own energy on that one, because as a fellow cardinal sign, and I'm a fire sign on top of it, like I understand that there we have this need to, like, we don't want it done tomorrow. We don't want it done later. Maybe not even today. Like, that shit should have been done, fucking handled yesterday, or there should have been progress yesterday. Like that there's that energy, okay? But you can't force things to do what you need them to do. Like, banging it against the floor is not always going to solve everything, okay? Violence is not always the answer. Aggression is not always the answer. You need to really hone in on that energy, okay? Especially if it's like a root chakra trigger for you, okay? If this stuff being a hindrance or a stagnation or an obstacle to you, like, really sit with that energy and try to figure out, like, why does this seem like it's not moving along? Like, is it actually moving, or is it just not moving at the pace I want it to move? Like, is there actually still progress? Is there actually still um, rewards? Is there success? Like, it's not coming at the rate I want it to. Okay. Especially if you guys are like looking into moving or investing in something, it may just be like taking a while. Maybe it's like the loan company is not getting back to you, or they're taking forever to get the paperwork ready for you to sign, or they're making you sit through hours of conversation and reading of papers before you can just sign and go. Like, there may be a reason why you need to listen to that, why you need to read everything before you sign it. Like, is it boring? Yes. Is it what you want to do? No. But there is a method to the madness. So trust the process with it, okay? Because at the end of it, there is success. It's just getting to the success that is disturbing your peace. Okay? But you got to chill. All right. October. Oh, that's quick. Ace of Pentacles. Hey, now, see what I say. You can't make this shit up. I swear to God. Oh my gosh, prosperity right around the corner here in October. Financial gains, successful ventures, maybe a job promotion, some sort of abundance, good luck, or like monetary gains are definitely coming your fucking way here in October, okay? Like, you had to walk through, like, you had to drag your ass, really. You had to drag your ass, or these other people, or these other situations. You have to drag them through the gate, okay? Like, that's the gate right there, okay? The gate. Like, it took forever for everybody to finally walk through the gate to obtain the success, okay? And you were not real happy about it because you got stuck. You got stuck here with everybody and their mother and brother and their fucking problems and their fucking delays and obstacles, and finally, boom, you finally walk through and you achieve it. You get it. You got it. Wonderful. November? November. The Hangman reversed. Reversed, though? All right. Yeah, you're feeling real cocky. You might be absolving in materialism at this point, like buying the things that you've been trying to get at for a minute, or trying to maybe spoil the people around you. Be careful about not having a limit, okay? There's like a lack of limits, a lack of directness, a lack of reciprocity with other people. Like they see you succeeding and everybody wants to kind of come and join the party, okay? Like be very careful with that energy. Very careful with it. Don't be afraid to be direct with people. Like it you are at in the mind frame and at the time ready to be helpful to others as well as yourself. Like you're finally in a position where you can help, where you do have stability. But just be careful about how much of that you're letting other people fuck around with, okay? You need to still stay fortified. Like it's okay to share, to put effort into others. Just make sure that it's not wasted effort and make sure that they're not claiming falsities, or that they're not trying to basically sacrifice everything that you've earned in order to make you fall again. Like some of you really have this heavy energy around you, and I'm not saying this is all of my collective, I'm saying just it's very heavy with this collective, where you have these people around you that are all like they play in your face, okay? Like they act like they want you to be successful, they act like they want to help you, but when it comes down to actually helping you or actually being there for you, it is very half-hearted, very half-assed, okay? Like the reciprocity between you and these people is not there. Like there's a very stable foundation with these people. So it could be a family member or a soul tribe member, somebody you've been friends with for a long time. But you are fully aware that these people like to play with you. Okay? You are aware. Your intuition has told you you are aware, you're aware of this. So just be very cautious about those energies and how much you're giving to them, or what perspectives you're allowing them to lead you down, because at this point you're not really interested in their perspectives. Like at this point you have achieved a lot, got real fucking far this year, and you're not letting anybody else fuck with you on it. You're like, okay, well that's your opinion and that's fine, but this is what I did, and I feel successful for it. It may not be up to your standard of success, but for me it's fucking amazing, because right now it is me versus me, not me versus you. Like that, those are the type of conversations and arguments, your debates you're going to be having with these people, okay? And don't be afraid to step up and say that. Definitely, I mean, I'm not telling you don't, you know, exchange sword play verbally with these people, because you being able to tell them and show them how you've done your thing, okay? How you've done your thing and been successful at it, it may change the perception of these people as to what it really means to be successful. This may be one of those life changing conversations that these people need to hear and need to have, because you've done a really good job this year about not being materialistic, about seeing the lacks and the obstacles and getting past them, about making sure that you are staying balanced, that you're using intelligence and rationality over instinct or allowing people to trigger you. Okay, like you are stepping back and really seeing the shit for what it is this year, and that's a beautiful fucking energy for Cappy to be in. All right, December. Ooh, all right. Three of Cups reversed and Six of Swords. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so by December you may decide that you do not want to be unified, okay? You no longer wish to be celebrated by these people because they do not understand you. Whatever group or I don't know, like so whatever social group that you have evolved yourself into here, you are no longer wanting these people to really hold stock in how you feel about yourself or how you feel about your life and your success, okay? Yeah. For some of you this could be You might be doing excess in December, like you may be having excesses, like basically you're doing too much, okay? You're eating too much, you're drinking too much. You might be having a whole lot of extra passionate sessions, okay? Like you might be doing too much. So just be cautious about that energy, okay? You should also really hone in and feel, okay? Like really feel where your Mercury is at that point. That's the planet of communication and mindsets, okay? So like you might be really struggling to communicate with other people at this point, or really to understand their mindsets. Maybe you see other people doing that. Maybe you're having to help them get out of that habit of eating, drinking, or being sexually reckless, like doing too much of anything, okay? Like you might be coming in to kind of help somebody leave that type of behavior behind. But for those of you where that's your own behavior, I do feel like you're leaving a lot behind in 2026 moving into 2027. Okay? In December, you're really trying to provide hope for yourself and for other people too. Like you may be traveling, you may be going on vacation at that time. There's lots of movement, like just movement away from things that you are overindulging in, okay? Because you are in that calm after the storm type of energy. Like you're aware that the stability is there. You're aware that you're safe, that there's no upheavals coming, okay? That you're very much in that it's okay to have a good time energy, but you need to be careful about having too much of a good time, okay? Especially if you or the people you are around really do a lot of shit in excess. You need to if it's a group of people or your partner or yourself that are doing way too much, like specifically around drinking, okay? Be very careful with that energy in December. Maybe you need to take that break and be somewhere else for a little bit. Maybe you need the vacation. Maybe you need to travel a little bit. Um maybe there are some things that need to be left behind, specifically if it's people who are constantly asking for help. This could be a situation where you need to remove your energy from that so that the option for help is not there. Like you are no longer there to help them enable the behavior or to enable the obsession, the addiction that they're doing. For some of you that's going to come in December where you need to remove yourself from the shit. Don't be so hospitable to people who don't really want help. They don't really want change. I'm talking about people who are stagnant, people who are unforgiving, people who are stuck in their ways, people who are incapable of getting the results that they want, but they like aim for the stars and and they never reach their goal because they always want more than what they're able to achieve. They don't set realistic goals, okay? Stay away from people like that. Get away from them. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Cancer. I'm even getting Scorpio vibes off of it. I mean, the cards themselves don't actually say that, but it's feeling very Scorpio, very like fall time energy here. Pumpkins may be significant during this time. Like festivals, some sort of gathering that you don't need to go to. Some of you may just be choosing to complete, like, this is very much that energy of like a person, I shouldn't say a person, of a collective member being like, you know what? Fuck Christmas and New Year's dinner. Let's go on vacation. This is very much the let's book tickets to the Bahamas and fuck them. You know what I mean? Like, and you're going and you're having a good time. versus sitting in this stagnant ass fucking party with these fucking people who they do everything in fucking excess, okay? They eat way too much. They drink way too much. They are probably um they may even okay, I'm just gonna say it because it's coming and I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it because it's gonna hurt somebody's feelings and I like it just needs to be said because it's there, okay? And I'm sorry. Infidelity could be an issue too. I don't know if that's like the family members who are unfaithful to their partners, or maybe you're dealing with a partner that struggles with those issues. Like there's something around that, okay? Like you need to escape in December, okay? Like that is like, yeah, you have fucking earned it through 2026. Just take the fucking vacation, okay? Take the L and fucking move it on to happier places. All right. Okay, let's get some advice here. Advice for Cappy. That's not for all of you though. I'm just gonna put that out there, like for the December vibes. Like it's not for all of you. Some of you just really need to stay away from the negative and stagnant vibrations that come with where this event is happening. Okay, like some of you just need to make the choice to be like thanks, but no thanks on the family and friends that are not being productive, that are not in your mind frame. Okay, like there's a saying that goes like, if you only the 1% will understand the mindset of the 1%, because if they cannot achieve those goals and they can't maintain the stability to stay in that 1%, they're not going to understand how you're doing it or why you're doing it. They're not going to understand your choices because they are not on your fucking level. If they are not on your level, how can they even perceive to understand? They can't. They don't have to make those same hard calls and choices that you do. Of course they can't understand it. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. Okay? All right. Advice for Cappy. Advice. Ooh. Delulu. These people are Delulu. They're telling you that you're Delulu, but if you are absolutely sure that you can accomplish whatever it is you're looking to get done, like get it done. Like it doesn't matter if they think that you're Delulu. Okay? If it does not matter. Learned the lesson. Yeah, bad luck with Sagittarius. What man? November 23rd through December 21st. Because don't test your luck in December, okay? Just don't test your luck, especially anything involving a Sagittarius, okay? Like or anything during Sagittarius time. Like right from the end of November to like right before Christmas, okay? Don't try to test your luck. Look for evidence in things, okay? Like you need to be asking the questions. You need to be asking for proof because you're going to have a lot of people here who are going to want to talk about shit. Can they prove it? Can they fucking prove it? Because if they can't prove it, you don't need to act on it, okay? You don't need to be courageous to be seen. You're seen already. Like, you don't have to stand up to these people. You don't have to explain to them. You don't have to show them your courage. You just have to keep doing what you're doing and not care if they see you or if they understand you or not. Okay, you're also getting the star, hope, faith, and prosperity, and the Triskelion. This is your advice, guys. Your advice is to go within those circles of life, figure out which stage you're at, and try to move to the next, man. You have to keep moving in the cycles in order to progress, okay? If the washing machine stops fucking spinning, the clothes don't get fucking washed, all right? Like, you can't get the progress without doing the fucking work. And you're putting in the work this year, and that's beautiful. But that also means that with new levels comes new devils. So you need to kick out the shit that is no longer serving its purpose. The shit is that is no longer progressing. The shit that's no longer aligned. It has to go. Not everybody can come. Not everybody can come with you. You have to figure out who else is this 1%? Who else is being successful? Who else is making good choices? Take that shit and move on. Okay, that's your new circle, all right? Some of you need to pay homage to your ancestors, and some of you may be getting like lucid or vivid dreams. A dream journal could be very strongly advisable for you guys throughout 2026, making sure that you're doing the research on like what the dream is for, what the message of it was. Some of you may be seeing signs and symbols from your ancestors as well, especially with the evidence being here. It could be a physical form of a signal or a warning. Okay, could be I know for me personally, like my warning is like bird calls. Like when I'm in the middle of going about my day, if a bird gets close to me or makes a lot of ruckus near me, like for me that's a warning. Okay, that's a warning. Or like pure silence is also a warning, because there should not be, at least for my lifestyle and my choices, like it's never fucking quiet. Okay, it's never quiet. So for me, quiet is like trigger trigger bang bang, like something's wrong. So I know my ancestors use those signs in order to cue me in. Also, repetitive numbers could be a symbol. Objects, perhaps objects or symbolism could be important. Like let's say that your ancestors had a thing for owls or rabbits or cows or bunnies or chickens or whatever. Okay, you start seeing a bunch of them. There's your symbolism. Like that's who's near you. That's who's guiding you. That's the energy that is protecting you at that time. Okay, like cue in on those things. Know which ancestors and which spirits guides you guys are really fucking around with, and who's really fucking around with you. Like who's staying solid, who's not. Okay, that could be symbols too. Maybe like the X is a symbol for you, like X marks the spot. For other people, the X is a symbol of no, no, don't do that. Like you have to pay attention to what you view versus what other people are viewing it as. Okay, so just as an example, like a real life scenario to kind of hash this out for you. For some people, they would say you're trying to pick a new car. Okay, say you're picking a new car. And there's going to be people where they're like, oh, well, it doesn't have new tires, so I wouldn't buy it. Well, maybe you're the person that is like, okay, but the tires are only 800 bucks and this car is 5 grand cheaper than the other. So I could spend 800 on tires and save 5 grand and get a better interest rate or whatever the case is. Or maybe you're the person that's like, I don't have the savvy or the time or patience to deal with it because I'm doing too much already. Maybe you're the person that's like, okay, I'm going to take the one that costs a little more, but it's ready to rock them, sock them now, has a better warranty, and I get a decent interest rate at this other place buying the same vehicle. Like maybe you're the person that looks into all of the options before you buy. However, it works out for you, okay? Whichever relates to you. You know which one you are. Stick to your plan. There is a method to your madness. Don't let these other people try to convince you that you're wrong. Unless it is like an actual mechanic telling you don't buy this car. Like if they are not a mechanic, they are not the seller, they are not the previous owner of the car, they are not the dealership itself telling you that this is a lemon, you know what I mean? Like trust yourself. If you need to go get the car checked, go get the car checked. If even if that's what you need to do to get these other people to get out of your bubble about this, like don't be afraid to push back with people who don't think that you're doing what you need to do. I'm not saying that you have to try to debate with them to the point where you have to agree to disagree. Like this may just be one of those points where you're like, yeah, none of your business. Okay, that might be like your guys' saying for this year, like none of your business. Like some of you need to learn how to say that this year. None of your business, and can you prove it? Can you prove it? What do you got for me? Quit being Delulu. Talk is talk. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you guys. If they resonated, please do hit the like button. Feel free to share, subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box along with my Cash App if you'd like to tip or donate to the channel. I read signs out while I was doing your guys' reading, so we don't need to do that. Yeah, watch out for the Delulus, guys. Watch out for the Delulus. Remember to really stay in that third eye, that I see. All right. Okay, that closes out your guys' reading. And with that, I will wish you guys a lots of love, luck, light, and I will see you in the new year.